The dogs are running around because they're psychos. But I am dying. I came out here, I carried way too much stuff. A backpack plus a bag, but I had to carry water so I could douse my fire when I'm done. So I have to start the fire. And then once the fire gets going, while I'm waiting for the coals, I'm going to move some of the wood that Scott cut up yesterday for us. Well, don't go too far. Those guys are right there. There's grouse. All of a sudden now there's grouse everywhere. When we needed them, nowhere to be found. So anyways, I'm gonna gather my stuff and get the fire started. Yeah, and we're gonna relax and hang out in here. And I'm gonna cook a little bit of food. I got their lick mats for them, and I'm gonna prep those in a little while once they're tired and they're back settled. And Millie's got her name and number vest on, but yesterday she came back. As soon as Scott started the chainsaw, she could hear them. I went all the way around thinking maybe they looped the trail. Um, when they go this way, I don't care. That our property runs long like this. It's thin and long, so if they go that way, first of all, it gets swampy and it's extremely hard to get through because there's massive trees that have just fallen over because the ground is very wet. And plus, there's a fence back there. Now, could be down some parts because the train, but they never wander that far. But, if they go this way, there is a property next to us. It's a small pie shape used as recreational. The problem is there's nowhere really to build on that property because of the low line. There's only one spot. It's right next to the tracks. And the rest of that property is on the other side, which they can't get an easement. So it's come up for sale a couple times. It's just not worth it for us if we even thought about adding it on. And we have a bunch of other stuff that has to be taken care of, some legal stuff. And it's just not worth adding any more property at this time. So even if they went that way, again, it's fenced. They're right there. Here they come, psychos. I'm gonna get this fire going. Whoa, whoa, whoa! You guys want some water? I'm gonna give them some water. Here. Margarine container. Here. No, you don't want any water? Let me just get a lick of water off this tarp because that's better. Okay. Game plan. I've got so much stuff in this bag. Not yet, buddy. You guys want a little bone? You want one of these treats for now? I brought a bunch of these only because this is our first time back out in the woods to really like cook and do stuff. And the two younger ones I got to home in about, hey, stay close and you get treat-olas. So we had this, it's nothing different when you're training them. We had the same issue with Willow when she was one. She took off and we found her going down the tracks the wrong way. And when we got her back, my two oldest dogs gave her shit, corrected her. Now she does that once in a while with these two, but not on the same level as the girls did, so it's going to take them a little bit longer that they must adhere by the pack and stay together. And Rocky's very docile to a point. Jax will drive him nuts to the point where then he corrects him and then Jax acts like, how dare you? And then starts crying. And it is just a correction. Rocky would never hurt Jax. It is a typical higher ranking dog because they're both males, so there's always going to be a little bit of stuff, but I've always had way more luck mixing males than females. Now when you have males and females, there's always going to be a little bit of turmoil sometimes. So that being said, here is my oh, here it is. Oh, I was really worried I forgot my birch bark. Hey! Hey! Back up. No one's touching your crap, buddy. That's another thing. We try to steal each other's stuff, and Willow knows better. Back up. Back up. Unless I dropped something when I was... No, that's it for now. Until I cook you guys something. Well, I'm not cooking them. I bought them, like I said, I brought like Matt, so I got them some sweet potatoes, carrots that I had cooked Monday, and they're left over. So I'll put those on the lick mat, as well as these little Caesars. They're like pate, so I can squish it down, and a little bit of sardine. So that'll be their treat later. But right now, I have to get this fire going. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do a little wood base down in the bottom. Now, it would be a lot easier to start this fire if... I should have brought the axe, actually. I should have brought my little mini chainsaw. A lot of this stuff's kind of damp. So, I have to look for some fresh stuff. Voila! The forest provides. There's tons of really dead dry brush over there. And I think it's because the sun, and there's no sun on those ones, so they're just staying damp. Get a bit of cardboard, put the birch bark in. Then I'm going to pile some small stuff. Here's a good boy rock. Oh, here's some good stuff. I was pretty sore yesterday after we were stacking all that wood at our fort. There's quite a bit still. So I will be busy doing that. For a little bit. Once I get this fire, don't worry, I won't make you watch me stacking wood. But you can come back for the cooking. Because everybody likes food. Come on, Linda. There we go. All right. A little bit more. A little bit more, Jessica. Jack, don't go too far. Alrighty. Okay. Let's see if No, you're not getting any more things. Those are for when I gotta hook up Melly and we gotta head home. Usually by the time we head home though, she's so tired, she doesn't care. All these batches are in plastic. Scott's like, you better put them in plastic, but they actually are in plastic. So there's Scott. Oh, don't go out. You bastard. 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 They better come back with a grouse. As long as they're not chasing moose. I've seen hardly any rabbit. Any rabbit at all. It's been very little rabbit. But every species goes through like a cycle where they deplete, then get a large population deplete. And sometimes if the food is lacking, then it depletes a bit. But we definitely aren't seeing the rabbits like we saw. But like our second year, we had a pair of lynx hanging out around here. So, and I have a fox that's coming in through the driveway. The camera's picking him up. Anywhere between like 2 and 4 in the morning is his time. There's nothing for him to get at in here, but I don't know, maybe he's after the cats, because the cats keep showing up too from the neighbors. So there's that. Okay, I'm gonna put the rack on here. Let that. Oh no, maybe I'll wait, because if I have to add stuff, I'll wait for the rack when I'm cooking. And I'm gonna start moving some wood. So I'll pause this for now and I'll turn it back on when I start cooking. I am so happy to be back in the woods. You just do not know. It's been very stressful the last little while. And I also wanted to make videos for my dad to watch. He's not feeling the best. As you guys know, COVID and flus are going around. And we have to be very careful with our loved ones who have terminal illnesses, because they just cannot afford to get sick. So he has not been feeling well. So Dad, this video is for you, and I love you, and you guys take care. And I actually just went and saw my mom yesterday, so we did a little bit of shopping, and I know Kale and Tessa will be coming down, so hopefully if the weather's nice, you know, maybe they can come out here. Not everybody likes to rough it though. Anyways, I'm gonna get to the wood. Over here. Millie, you want poo-poo? Millie! She's such an outsider. She's like right there. But I'm sure she's thinking, you're not putting me back on a leash. These lick mats, I have to tell you, it's like my OCD, okay? They have like a flower, honeycomb, and then 2 different patterns. When I do their lick mats, if I put sweet potatoes on the flower, they have to go on every mat that way. So whatever order I use, these patterns have to be the same on all the mats. I don't know why. It's just the way I roll. Hey, you wait. Okay. Sweet potatoes. Kind of close to the fire. Hey, you two, come here. There's mine. I cut my chicken. I'm actually making like a little chicken veggie stir fry. It's got a little bit of pasta. I cut it and put all like the oil, the soy, and the sauce and spice already in a Ziploc bag. Kind of shook it, put it in the fridge. So this way, the only thing I have to do is wait. The only thing I have to do is just basically put it in my pot once I get some coals. I've got a double, watch buddy. I've got like a double ring, like another burn, like one of those burn rings, and I'm gonna double this up this way. It'll kind of keep the dogs back from getting too close to the fire. Don't you dare. Gotta wait. You wait, lady. Jesus. Don't mess up my pattern. Sweet potato. Carrots. I'll probably give Jackie the one with the most carrots because this is way easier just doing it with my fingers. Okay. Whew. Okay. It's getting hot in here. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to use, maybe I'll just use 2. Leave the other 2 for later. We'll find your sidekicks. I'm not going to press it down too, like at home I would, but there's nothing for these to stick on out here because of, it's ground. Did I bring any wipes to wash my hands after I got dog food all over them? Nope. And now I can't. Gross. Ugh. That's how much I love you. That I would open this disgusting Caesar with my mouth because I can't. My hands are oily now. Ooh. Get on there. Is this video? Okay. Making sure I pressed record because sometimes I don't. Put that back right there. Okay. I guess this is going to be the scrap bag. There's my food. Put that in there. Now for the sardinos. Jack! Come on, buddy! Treat! It's good that I started the fire first because I don't want to attract any animals with the smells. It's a little bit orange. Okay. Oh, this is so gross. Okay. What? Oh, actually, I did bring sanitary wipes. Oh, I just remembered. For some reason, Rocky is not a big fan of sardines, so I'll give him the smaller amount over here. I can't tell you why. To me, that seems weird. Put all my dishes in there. You have to wait. I gotta wait for the other clown towns to come back. Millie! Jackie! Come on! Put it in here. What is going on here? Oh, there it is. It's kind of like my mini first aid kit. It was inside my fanny pack, but then I decided, no, I don't want. I'm carrying enough stuff. Why do you guys keep spilling your water? Like I brought a set amount of water here. Chickies. Oh. Well, okay. Fine. But I'm gonna go ahead and feed these guys, and Millie will have to eat later, I guess. Jack! Jackie! Here you go. Alright, you rock. Rocky. Willow. Stop. And then you're right here. Come once Millie comes, I'll give her hers. I can still see trees moving where she is. Always going to be a little bit of a struggle with her. Hey, oh, you didn't want your sweet potatoes? He never eats his sweet potatoes. I got this cute little backpack camping set. It's super cute with the little cups. It is kind of small, but it is meant for a backpack. You know, my backpack is not big. So we're going to try these out. They're stainless steel. That's kind of why I got them. The other ones we had like a little bit of a coating on them, and I don't really care for that. So, my fork to my spoon. Oh, I put it in here. For a minute there, I was like, oh, I can't find my freaking food. I actually cleaned the whole cabin, did all my dishes and everything before I came out here. I'm going to put this up there next to the camera so nobody gets at it until Millie comes back for hers. Alright. Oh, in case you want to see my stuff. So it's like some broccoli, some noodles, some chicken, carrots, a little bit of corn, and different sauces, soy, and I got like a garlic sauce, some oil, olive oil, a little bit of regular oil, and we're just gonna heat this up and cook the chicken down, and I'm sure it'll be fantastic. Just gonna keep it on the edge there. I don't know. That one doesn't fit, but I think maybe the pan. Oh yeah, there we go. Voila. All right. Don't you go anywhere. Bad enough I already have one MIA. So it's gonna watch this video and be like, I told you. I told you. But I have to allow them some kind of room for error. Reward, error, reward. Jack, stay here. Oh, I think I'm gonna have a hot chocolate. Or I got French vanilla, but I added a scoop, like some French vanilla and hot chocolate. So a little bit of both. It is so nice out here. Like I wore a sweater. By the time I got here, I was sweating. Mill, come here and get your food. She's like, right there. She's like, what is wrong with you? Come here. Come get your treats. God. Here. No, this is Mill. Here. Get. Have your food. Back. Back up. Mill. Here. There. Oh my goodness. I'm not hooking you up. Stop being a psycho. She's worried I'm going to put the leash on her. And see, this is the training part. I need her to come to me and trust me that I'm not going to hook her up every time she comes near me, or she just will not come near me. So, and she wants to run and play with the other dogs, and I don't blame her. but she has to learn to stay with them. And sometimes they just get too crazy and they're like, ah. Exactly like that. They just go, ah. And I mean, this is exciting for a dog. How many dogs would love to just be like, whoo, running on 40 acres? A lot. And some of these dogs, other than Willow and Jackson, because I got them when they were puppies, were used to that lifestyle. So, anyways, I brought these gloves for when I was going to be pulling the wood, but I don't think I'm going to do much more. Ooh, we're sizzling. We're sizzling. The vegetables were frozen. I'm sure the vegetables are going to cook. I should have separated the chicken, but they're such tiny little slivers, and there's very little chicken in there because I just wanted like a small little snack out here. I didn't really, I ate breakfast before we came out because I knew I was going to be stacking the logs, which I've already given up on. They're really wet. So, I've got a little while before we're seeing snow. We actually have quite a bit of nice weather for the next couple of days. I guess I should pick up these lick macs. I like to go to each one and see if anybody left anything. They didn't. And I kept 2 Caesars. I'm organized when I get out here and unorganized once I'm out here. Really? Why would you poop right next to the wood pile, weirdo? Oh, man. Okay. I had said to Scott, maybe I'll just do silent videos and people can just sit and watch me. Because I don't know. And honestly, I don't think I could be silent. Ooh, look at that. She's steaming. Ow. These cups are so hot. I could have just used the cup from the thermos, but I wanted to be cool with my little cup. I did bring ginger ale. Actually, I had to pour the ginger ale into my drink cup because I needed the ginger ale bottle to carry water out here for the dogs and for the fire later. But I'm pretty sure we're going to be out here until this burns right down anyways. So, I ended up transferring it. I had a big water bottle, but do you think I could find the lid for it? No, not at all. Not at all. I'm going to pick up this mat. Or I forget them. Are you hanging out here now? You're so dirty, Millie. You're a dirty girl. Dirty girl. Alright. I've got those picked up. Let's put them. This is my garbage / clean bag. I'll have to clean everything. And it stinks like fish. You guys want some more? Oh, you rolled in. Looks like she rolled in something. She likes to roll in dead mushrooms or other animal poop. And she's like got dirt all here. Millie, come get some water. So, it's nice to see her just laying right there though. Anyways, let's sit. The leaves are going pretty fast. I'm gonna adjust this camera a bit. There we go. You okay, Mel? The leaves are turning quite quickly and falling. The tree's had a rough year this year. Hopefully we don't have those caterpillars next year. That pretty much ruins my spring because you do not want to sit outside and have You constantly pick caterpillars off you while you're trying to enjoy the outdoors. And I know a lot of people that were camping during that time, and I thought that's gotta be brutal. Millie, you're dirty, girl. Meow Meow's dirty. Don't go too far, lady. I might have to allow her to swim in the pond. She's really gross. We'll see when we get back. Oh. These chairs are kind of a good score. Because they're comfortable. Comfortable enough. Jack. These pans get so hot. But they're not sticking. Nothing's sticking, so my other ones would stick quite a bit. We'll put that to the test. Saturday I'm going to come out here and we're going to do, I think we're going to do eggs. That's like 38 now, and that's how loud it is. So I can't imagine on that little tiny pie-shaped property living that close to the tracks. Plus, that's going to be the tracks that have via rail. I've lived close to tracks quite a few times, like right next to via rail. And you know what? You just get used to it. I barely hear this train anymore, but it only comes like twice a week. I guarantee he is barking at birds. Anyways, I'm going to cook this down. I'm going to shut the camera off. Once I get my cooking done, I'll show it to you, and then we're going to eat. Voila, she's done. Whoa, I just got a leaf in my food. Look at beautiful. Hey, buddy. You're barking like a maniac barking at birds? Nah. I have my food. Everybody's behind. Ellie's behind me. Tasty. The broccoli's a little bit still crunchy, but that's okay. I don't like it super soggy anyways. I need my glasses. I like to see my food. You also like to see my food, don't you? This is not for you guys. Hopefully. Yeah, it's chicken stuff. It's good. It's just the pre-frozen packages you can buy with vegetables and noodles already to make like a stir fry. I will say the basil oil, I'm not a big fan of. I can really taste it, and I didn't really even put that much in. I wish I would have put more soy. But I can taste the garlic. Yeah. The basil, it's like a weird, almost like tangy. I'm not a fan. But, so quiet out here. I don't know what I'm going to do with Millie. She's so dirty. So dirty. Getting into all sorts of shenanigans today. Whoa. See? I gotta correct her because she's fucked up. You stay here, Mel. You stay here. You are filthy. You're really filthy, Mel. Excuse me. No. Is there enough water in there, Mel? I gotta start bringing way more water. Way more water. What's gonna end up happening is I'm gonna bring you guys home and have to come back out here with a bottle, put my fire out. It's actually, there's nothing left hardly. So we will wait till that burns right down. The funny thing about Jax, I don't know how he'll be, if he'll be a good camping dog. The reason why I say that is, I just wanted my glasses on to make sure my chicken was cooked, and it is. When I'm out in the yard, all these guys will just lay down and settle. He'll whine and whine and whine because he wants to go back to the house and lay in his bed. And when I say his bed, I mean my bed. So he is just a really weird character altogether. He likes to be touching you while he's sleeping or laying on your foot or laying up against you, but he doesn't want you to touch him. The minute you start petting him, he gives like little growls and gets up and moves. So, which I'm fine with, because at night, sometimes Millie will come to bed and want me to pet her, and the minute I stop, she'll paw me, and I just want to go to sleep. Where he'll just curl up next to me, he doesn't want me to touch him, he just wants to know I'm there. This turned out pretty good. I got these little plates, but they get so hot. I actually didn't think about the stainless steel getting hot like that. So. I'm just gonna leave that. I gotta let that cool too before we can head back. I'm not in a rush. I do have bear spray in case, but like I said, when we were out here yesterday, I was surprised I didn't see any signs. Like the first year we moved out here, we saw bear poop on our little trails. And I think since the dogs have been running the trails and leaving their scent and marking everywhere, it's kind of deterred the bears from wanting to be here because they don't want to deal with that. So basically zero signs of bear. And again, we don't have blueberries. We have a little bit of raspberry, but it's so sparse. And honestly, even when we pick it, we have quite a bit on that one trail, but as you're sitting there picking it, it doesn't add up to the same as blueberries like it does for bears. And even at the dump, Scott has said there's hardly any there. And he hasn't seen Gary, so I don't know if Gary, the groundhog, I don't know if Gary hibernates. He might, but he's been MIA. Which hopefully someone didn't kill him. I find that people are so, it's weird because you have people that are here that really love nature, embrace nature, and then there's other people that kill everything that comes on their property. Oh, there's a bear near my property. Boom. It's near my shed. It's getting in my shed. Half the time it's their own fault because they're leaving stuff out that attracts the bears. And this year, like I said, blueberries were bad because of caterpillars, so the bears were getting into a lot. And constantly listening to people saying they had to shoot a bear. I don't know. We're always very careful. Like I said, that one time we had a bear, It's because I put up my bird feeder in September. I still have not put my bird feeder up, and I probably will not until we hit snow. Now the chickadees come around to check to see if I have, but I have not. I realized I completely forgot my ginger ale. I don't know if I already said that, maybe, but I always forget something. At least I didn't forget matches and a way to light my fire, because I have done that. And once I'm out here and they're running around, to go back and then come back, is it worth it? So days like that, I just sit and hang, and then they eat, and then I eat when I get back. I love this because when I get back, they're so tired. And then I can get done whatever I want to do. If I want to read, I want to do my diamond art, I want to take a nap. I actually went to bed quite early last night. Me and Scott were watching, I think it's called Ancient Aliens, but it's called The Americas. It was super interesting. They're kind of just talking about how people traveled, and that it was actually further back than what we're thinking. So I don't know. I think we're only a preview to the information they want to give us. Oh, it is so nice out here. If you're wondering where the Rocky's laying there, and the three are right there. I could see them in the spruce trees. Probably after stuff. I'm going to take this off. And I think I'm just going to relax here, finish my hot chocolate, finish my food. There's still actually some in the pot. And eventually I'm going to clean everything up once this fire goes right down to nothing. And then we will head back to the cabin. So I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. I'm not sure. I think I swapped my camera and the video was playing weird. I don't know. It was on something weird. But anyways, hopefully I didn't mess up the whole video. What's going on, Will? We are almost at camp. There we go. That is doused. I'm going to just smash it down with a stick. As you can see, there's like a little bit of steam there. And we got a piece of soggy wood here. I'll just... And the reason why I put that steel lid, I know it's not very nice looking, but it's in case, you know, when it rains and starts snowing, makes it a lot easier for me to restart a fire if there's like not a foot of snow beside my my burn barrel. And like I said, I'm going to bring the second ring to go around it. I might bring the shovel and throw some dirt in between to kind of act as a barrier with the grass, because the leaves are going to start to fall. We'll have a lot of dry leaves, but hopefully we're going to get snow. It tried to snow on Monday, but it did not work out. Well, let's go the other way back Hey, lady. So we're good. I feel good. How about that being off now? As you can see, it's really like wet here. It's very mossy. I cannot wait to just go put my feet up, and these guys are just going to be sleeping like crazy. Right, Willow? You're tired. Anyways, you guys have a great day.